Maybe we will have it tomorrow as well. It's like the perfect scenery. This was the first time we ever encountered an issue with an international driving license. This restaurant here has very good reviews online and it exceeded our expectation. It's a very windy morning here at Jeju, and just yesterday we took a flight from Seoul Gimpo International Airport to Jeju. It was only a short 1-hour flight and here we are at Jeju. It's very windy and it's really cold and we might be a little bit underdressed again. Right after we left our hotel, we saw a lot of shopping street, shopping malls, and there's a lot of shopping to do here in Jeju. So the first thing we are doing here in Jeju is to have its black pork. They even have a street called the Black Pork Street. We have very high expectation of the black pork here because in all the Jeju guides that we have read, it mentioned that it's a must eat. So we have chosen a restaurant and we will see you when we get there. The restaurant we have chosen to dine at is called Domdodon and we have ordered their black pork set. The black pork set that we have ordered comes with 3 big pieces of pork and they are a mixture of collar and pork belly, and you can see that it is really very fatty. Before we start on the main course, there's actually side dishes. So there's like the steamed egg, which is really soft and fluffy, very tasty as well, and then there's a kimchi tofu soup, which are really good appetizer before the main course. They also serve us a steamed black pork, which is also very fatty, so it's like a prelude to what we are about to eat. And as you can see here, the pan is tilted at an angle because all the oil is going to flow down, and the staff actually help us grill all of this pork, and before they start, they actually spread the pork fat across this stone slab, and also the oil from the various pork belly and the pork collar will actually flow down to the kimchi as well as the bean sprout here. So a lot of oil, a lot of fats. Is definitely going to be really delicious. It came with a sauce here at the side, so I shall taste this first. This should be the pork collar. It has a very chunky meat and you can taste the flavor of the pork. I think even without the sauce, it's really good. Not really very fatty because it's the pork collar, but it's really very soft and tender. Very good. Next up, I shall try eating with the lettuce. So this time around, because I have some vegetable here, I shall choose a fatty pork belly. You can see the ratio here is like 50% fats, 50% meat. I'm supposed to dip this sauce first, add a little bit of salt, add some spring onions. Even though it is very fatty, I actually didn't taste the fat right until the end. I taste a lot of the vegetables as well as the sauces and the meat, and then right at the end I chew into the fats. Really very good. So if you are here in Jeju, you have to try their black pork. Very tasty, tender, juicy. Maybe we will have it tomorrow as well. I'm not sure if this is made from real authentic Jeju oranges, but allegedly this Hershey Mandarin orange cookie sandwich can only be bought here at Jeju. It's individually wrapped and it's quite cheap at 2,000 won. I've never eaten a Hershey cookies before. So it has an orange center. I personally like orange flavoured stuff. So this is really very good in the sense that it's not so sweet. So if you have eaten Oreo before, Oreo is really very sweet. The cookie is sweet and the cream is also sweet. This cookie is not so sweet, and then the orange cream is sweet and has a strong orange flavour, so it's really good. Definitely worth it. Get this.
We are now at Jeju Dongmun Market. See what we found! A very cute orange dessert from Sobre. It's a bread that's full of cream. It doesn't have a very strong orange taste. Very unique dessert from Dongmun Market.
Here at Dongmun Market, there's a lot of stores selling food, snacks, and they have a whole section dedicated to selling oranges. One of the must-try or the must-eat here at Jeju is their harabong. After we shopped for about an hour, we bought some fruit as well as a rice cracker and also this 100% harabong juice. I expect it to be sweet, but actually it's not sweet. You can taste the strong orange and the citrusy taste. It's quite refreshing. It's like a mix between a lemon and an orange. Definitely a very unexpected taste. Do try this if you are here at Jeju. It's one of the must-try as well. It's a very cold and windy and rainy day here at Jeju, and today is the start of our road trip. It's not going very well. So this morning we went to pick up our car and there's a slight hiccup. Bonnie's passport is a Malaysian passport and her driving license was issued in Singapore. This was the first time we ever encountered an issue with an international driving license, but thankfully it got cleared pretty fast and we got our car in 30 minutes and we drove all the way here to, not sure if we are pronouncing it correctly, but it's the Hyokjae beach.
The beach color is very beautiful, but unfortunately now it's raining, so we are not able to stay long by the beach.
Yeah, we saw a lot of cars pull over, head out, take a few pictures and quickly get back, so we kind of did the same thing. And a lot of them are now parked in the car park admiring the view of the beach in the car.
Just like us.
Yeah, the beach is actually very nice. It has a very nice turquoise color to it and we are just hoping that it will be a little bit better tomorrow because there's a lot of natural formations and attractions to visit in Jeju and we don't really want our 5 days here to go to waste. We are here at our next attraction in Jeju. This is the Osulek Tea Museum as well as the Innisfree flagship store in Jeju. The Osulek Tea Museum seems to be under maintenance, so unfortunately we are not able to visit it. But we did manage to see the tea fields and it's really very nice. But of course it's raining, so we have to make a few sacrifices just to take a few pictures. At the Tea Museum, we also went to their cafe where we bought a set which consists of their signature Swiss roll, which is very delicious. The center is very creamy and buttery. Unlike most of the green tea Swiss roll that we have eaten, most of the cream is only just pure fresh cream, but theirs has a very strong buttery taste, so it's a little bit unique. Their green tea ice cream as well as the green milk tea with green tea ice cream, also pretty delicious, but it's almost the same as most of the desserts that are sold by specialty matcha shop. We also bought their Seja tea, which is the recommended tea here. So they do give very clear instructions of how to brew it, but initially we didn't read the line where it says to pour out the tea from the teapot after 50 seconds, because if you don't do that, the tea gets really very bitter. So do remember, if you are here and you have ordered their tea, to not let it stay in the pot. Overall, I think the tea is not bad and they allow free refills as well. So if you are here, definitely pay them a visit and try their tea. You can also buy various teas as well as tea products. And so behind us is the Innisfree flagship store in Jeju. They sell various Innisfree products. I don't think the prices here is of vast difference from the other Innisfree outlets, but they do have some promotions. They are also Jeju limited items. There's a DIY soap making workshop here which you can try it out if you want to. It's about 20,000 won. Okay, on to our next location. We will see you when we get there. We are now here at one of the most scenic drives at Jeju. This is the Windmill Coastal Road. And you can see here there's a lot of windmill behind us, and we will probably appreciate it more if it's not so cold and rainy. It's really very cold and it's still drizzling while we are here, so we are probably going to try to head over there closer to the windmill and see if we can get a better view. We'll see you when we get there. Very cold. We are now at Donanto's. We have ordered their signature Donanto's pizza. You actually need to reserve to get a seat here, but we were lucky. We walked in and we are able to get 2 seats. This is their signature Donanto's pizza. So the crust is very thin and it doesn't have a lot of cheese. So usually, like for most pizza, they put a lot of cheese and tomato sauce, but this one, there's very little cheese, very little tomato, but there's a lot of ingredients. You can actually taste the ingredient and it's not full of the very cheesy flavor of the pizza. And the crust itself is actually very crispy and very light, and it has slight salty flavor to it, so the combination of all the ingredients as well as the crust actually makes this pizza really good. Definitely come here if you're in Jeju. Do make a reservation. Don't be like us, you may not get so lucky. Do check their operating hours as well, because they have 2 sittings and it's not always open. And you must be wondering why we are visiting an Italian restaurant in Jeju, and that's because this restaurant here has very good reviews online and it didn't disappoint us. In fact, it exceeded our expectation. Highly recommended to come here if you are in Jeju, and the owner is also very friendly. We have now reached our next attraction. It is another beach, so that's why we are in our car. It's really. So in front of us is the Gyeongmyeong beach, and it is right beside the Hyokjae beach. And this beach has unblocked view of the opposite island. It's a little bit nicer because you can see various colors. You can see the white sandy beach, followed by the black volcanic rock, followed by some turquoise water, and another layer of white sandy beach, turquoise water, and the dark blue ocean.
And the light blue sky.
And the white clouds. You can also spot frequent planes coming into Jeju, so it's like the perfect scenery, but the weather is a bit too cold. We did brave the winds to take a couple of videos and pictures though. Okay, next up, we will be heading to our next attraction and we will see you when we get there. Snakes at the Tea Museum. So one thing to... Oh my god.
So cold.